Hello, this is Shirlierox here. Welcome to my channel. Today we are looking at a little indie game called Sol Zero Mars Colonization. This is by a one-man development studio, which is pretty amazing that he's actually done all this himself. So this is your main menu, and you can choose these different sort of themed things here. These are all different landing sites where to actually land on Mars, where you want to try and colonize. And as you can see, they've all got different statistics about what components are actually in that place. There is also challenges over here. So it, basically, you know, for that challenge, you've got to establish a colony with a population of 6 with 0 deaths. Difficulty easy. Well, I beg to differ, unless I'm terrible. So we're going to go into the game and do astronaut training. So here we go. Let's get into the game and show you the basic premise of the game and what various things do. So this is the main interface here. If you can see down here, you can see your power, water, food and population. So currently I've got 400 litres of water and 400 kilograms of food. I've got no colonists and I've got 0 electricity. Now you got to choose a landing site because we're incoming now. So here we go. There we go. Okay. So first task is to get my astronaut out, and you want to build one of these, which is a pallet. They don't cost any resources, but they help put the supplies on from the ship. So as you can see, 1 resource to build it, and I've got 17 resources left. Okay, now it wants me to carry on uploading, but what I'm going to do is click the forklift truck and click automate. This can carry 6 supply pallets. So I'm going to quickly well, actually I'll follow this tutorial and show you guys what you need to do. So there you go. So that's all unloaded. Now we need to build a solar panel. This takes 2 resources and produces 6 electricity. As that's an automated, that will take over now. There we go. Plonk that back on there. Now the next thing it wants me to do is build a hallway. Now if you press tab, that's the way that the door opens on it. But as it's a hallway, there is literally 2 ends on this, so really there should really be 2 openings on that, I think. I don't know if it's a bug or not. So we're going to build that. And it wants me to build a greenhouse. Now, as this is a dead-end building, you do need to connect that. So there we go. You can actually schedule other buildings to be built while stuff's being built like this. So there you go. I've got a habitat being built. I'm going to put an oxygen thing down here as well. These do need to be connected to your tunnels or units, whatever you want to call them. And when this gets down, these are flashing red at the moment. They need oxygen. You can see the oxygen rating at the bottom and there and there. So it means nothing will actually grow until you get oxygen. Now I've got oxygen being generated. So as you can see, this has been populated with oxygen. So what you need to do now is open up these 2. So you can see oxygen is flowing in there. There you go, 2% oxygen. And 4% oxygen there. Okay, now we need to talk about scanning the planet. So there's resources on the planet, and basically if you switch to this mode, each of these little squares could be a resource tile where it could contain an element. So what you need to do is get your little rover, click on explore, and that's going to go bzz, 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 and look for materials. Blue is ice or water, I do believe. So there we go. So it knows water there. So I'm going to put a cryo tank down here. There we go. And speed up with the plus, the greater than symbol next to backslash on, well, greater than speeds it up, and less than next to M slows it down. So you can go wee or slow, wee or slow. You get the idea. Okay, that's the tutorial done. Let's create. Let's try and create a colony. I've played this game about 3 times and failed every single time. So let's go ahead and do a new colony. You can do meteor impacts. I'm going to do normal. Okay. Now this is your main screen with your rocket. So basically, the important thing at the start of the game is you need to get resources to the planets. So there's a suggested level of builds on here, what you can send. So you simply click on that'll send one small rover. Now, methane extractors. It doesn't really give you an awful lot of information about these. All I know is that the top part of the tip of the craft way is the lander, and if you add one of these to your vehicle, you can refuel your lander and take back off. Now, if you don't add one, you get an extra 160 grams of space, but that will get stranded on Mars. So I'm going to take one with me so I can actually scan the planet and see what's what. Now, it's suggesting here there's 3 different things you can go for. You can go for the rover, supplies, and a little bit of food and water. Well, quite a bit of food and water, to be honest. Or you can go with the rover, the methane extractor, some supplies and some food. Or you can go with 2 rovers, methane extractor, and lots of supplies. I'm going to go with 1 extractor. And I think I'm going to go with... I'm going to take some supplies. So, let's see. These weigh quite a lot. So, I don't plan... Pretty much straight away, the only thing you can do at the start of the game is to actually scan stuff. So, you know what? I'm going to completely change my mind. I'm going to take that, methane extractor, and some supplies. So, let's take as many supplies as we can. So, there we go. There's a little bit of space left over. So, let's take... a little bit of food and a little bit of water. 10 kilograms is pretty much nothing. It's sort of, I think it's about 10 kilograms. I don't know if it's 10 kilograms a day for food and water for an astronaut. Right, enough of me waffling. Let us launch into space. So 3, 2, 1, launch. Unfortunately, this isn't like Kerbal Space Program. You do actually take off into space and you don't crash. So there we go, into the blue. Okay, now I've got my ass to Mars. We need to choose a landing site, so I'm going to land... There's loads of rocks and stuff there, so I can't build there. That's quite narrow, so this looks like the safest area to land at the moment. I'm going to tuck myself up here in the corner. There we go. Okay, we have landed. So let us unload our rovers and we'll talk a bit about the scanning. So I like to switch to research mode here. Now, if you click, you can click science and it just comes up with that. It's pretty cool, but doesn't really explain what it does. So what you want to do is explore. Now you can see I'm scanning. Oh, look, I found ore straight away. Now you can move it manually like that, which would take forever. So what you want to do is go ahead and click on route. And you want to plan a route. You can only add a certain amount of waypoints. So I'm going to send it all the way down there. And send it all the way back up. On some crazy angle. That should keep him busy for a while. There we go. That'll do for now. And I'm going to send the other one out as well. Oh, send the methane extractor out. So if you look at the bottom here, fuel is on 14%. Hang on. Let me just give your ears a bit of a rest. There we go. Much nicer. No, I've done quit. God damn it, Shirley. Resume. Right, we're back in the room. Okay, so we want to turn that back on again. Okay, so now I can actually hear myself think. So, fuel 14%. So, what you want to do is click on this. And that's your extractor. As you can see, the fuel is going up now. So, it will gradually refuel from the stuff in the atmosphere. Now, I want this one to explore as well. But I'm going to cover this side here. So, if we say route here. There we go, off he goes. So you have to try and plan your route around the rocks. So there we go. Here we go. I probably will have to touch all this up a little bit because there's going to be overlapping paths. So now, as you can see, these are all off exploring, finding some stuff. So I know there's some stuff over here. It's colour coded as well. So blue is water, which you can see up here. Well, you can't see up there, but it is. Ore is red, clay is yellow, methane is green, which I've not discovered yet. So basic survival is water. As you can see, there's a lot of ore around here. There's a lot of gypsum. I believe gypsum's used in research. More water. You can't quite see it, but there is dust devils on this planet. I think you can just about... No, I could see the effects for one over there then. Now, we're going to basically just crank up the speed and get this going as fast as we can. Now, I think he's come to the end of his exploring. Yeah, so in order to create a new path, you need to do this. Click on move, click off it. There you go. Click on it again. Let's get over here explored. Okay. So that's him doing, and he's going. He's got a little bit more to go just yet. So you can see we're now ready. When it flashes red, it means there's an X launch available. So now we want to start thinking about bringing, maybe bringing an astronaut over. So an astronaut is 100 kilograms. So we're going to need food and water. So this is the point we have to sort of decide: do you want the astronaut to bring all the stuff himself manually, or do you want him to get a forklift truck? So I'm going to go for a manual one. So I'm going to try and take as much food and water as I can, because I always tend to sort of run out of food and water, and I don't know why the astronauts don't seem to like having no food and water. So we're going to take that much food and water. That should be hopefully enough to last us. Let's do a nice 320 on both of them. Okay, and take a few more supplies. I've not got a methane extractor though. Okay then. Yeah, let's just launch. Right, we can skip that now. Okay, now what we want to do, we want to look for a landing site that's not got much resources, and well, not got much resources, or is going to be out of the way where I'm not really going to build. So I don't think I'm really going to build down here. So I'm going to stick this out of the way down there. There we go. Now the only trouble is now. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, the only trouble is now it is a walk and a half to get all the way down there. As you can see now, my food and water is slowly going down. So it's actually 1 kilogram of water and 2 kilograms of food. So I'm going to build up here. So let's think where we're going to build. I'm going to build all. I'm going to be all over this round here. So, ooh, it's quite tricky to choose where to build. Let's try there. Right. I'm sorry, Mr. Astronaut. You're going to have a lot of walking to do. Right. Let's move this all the way over here. Hopefully, can he get past that or not? Yep, he can. Let's get this all explored down here. Okay. There we go. The other rover's quite happily exploring. Mr. Astronaut's on his way with his food. Let's get the time sped up. So we just built a pallet there. And the nice thing about that is I'll be able to just stick another one down there. Okay. Actually, I think these don't take any resources to build, so... Can we build any more? Let's build 3. Okay. Now, it's going to be a pain to carry all this. But there is actually, if you remember, I have got 7 pallets in that one, so... Good times! Right, so we want to build... We want to build a nice little home for him, so... Let us think where we want to build him. Now, I've just remembered, I did this thing last time wrong. We want to build, I want to build a whole 4-way, and you'll see in a minute why. So, we're going to try there. Okay. The rovers are all exploring still. Oh, found some methane down there, which is used when you use the methane plants. So, there we go. Now, in order to replicate the tutorial, I need to build a greenhouse and a habitat, an oxygen place, and that'll be it. So, what we want to think about is, it seems to be this game, when you're building the stuff, you have the basic hub, and you only seem to be able to build off that hub. So if I put that there, build all these buildings and stuff, I can't build anywhere else, and I don't know if that's a bug or if it's intended behaviour. So we're gonna go ahead and build. See, I could go ahead and just stick the greenhouse on there, then stick the habitat on there. That should give me a little room for expanding still. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. We're gonna speed up time as well. As you can see, that's pretty much 90% ready, so that's ready to refuel and go back to Earth. Okay. We want him to carry on building that, so we might have to click up here. There we go. Get that build. There we go, it's carrying stuff. Needs one more supply. And they do tend to, if you click off them, sometimes they seem to just have a mind of their own. So we've got a greenhouse. So the next thing we need is, we need some oxygen. So I'm going to put a tube down here so I've got room for expansion. Now I've got 4 units left in that, and I've got, come on, where's the other one? 3 in that, so I've not got a huge amount of resources, but I have got a few. So the next thing on the agenda is to build, I want to build a habitat. Okay. Ooh, I just thought as well, we need power. I've not built any power yet. That was nearly a terrible mistake. Okay, so I'll put a power cell there. Then he's going to have to go all the way down to the bottom to get the other stuff. And actually, if you look at that as well, we are actually in a situation now where we can do another landing. So let's get some more supplies and stuff sent in. We've not got an awful lot of fuel and stuff, so I still don't want to send any more astronauts down just yet. So I'm going to bump all the food and water up. He's going to have to do it all himself. Let's send some more crates down. I might... Yeah, I'm going to do that extractor thing again. So, here we go. Put this back on. So as you can see, they're carrying on doing stuff as I'm away. I'm going to be building around here, so let's land over here. Let's get this bad boy moving again. Okay, he's found some stuff over here. Let's go down here. Let's check out the other one. How far's he got? Okay. Let's send him up here now. Wow, this is like crazy drunk astronaut. So we're gonna get that habitat built. We've got a little bit. We've got power coming in now, but we need to get water and food. So we need to get these up and running. So let's get the water thing built, which is where's it gone? There you go, that one. So there's blue here, so that means there's water. So let's place it there. I don't know if it makes a difference if you place it over X amount of blue. I don't know if you need to have it over, just say for instance, one blue thing or a few. I don't know if it produces more. Doesn't really explain that. Okay, let's deploy that as well. Now let's check this one out. So as you can see at the moment, this one's ready to actually take back off again. There's no point in keeping it on the planet because I've took all the resources out of it, so let's go ahead and launch it. Houston, we are sending you back a lander. There we go. Oh, it's reached escape velocity. And it's gone. Right, back into the base. So, we're building the oxygen up there. Well, the water, sorry. Let's speed this up. Got plenty of food at the moment. I could do with another astronaut, but it's not really viable at the moment because we will run out of food and water rather rapidly with 2 greedy astronauts. So there we go, we've got water now. So hopefully that is going to start going up. We do need to have an oxygen generator on here. So if we turn this round, plonk it down. As you can see now, my water has gone up. So that is giving me... What does it give you? Let me see. Water. It doesn't actually tell you how much it outputs. Ah, interesting. So that's given me +5. So it could be to do with the amount of squares it's on. Maybe 1 square is 1 positive resource. So let's do this and get some oxygen on the go. So we want to open that door, and that door. Come on. Carry my oxygen. There you go. So now, hopefully, we should see the food should go up in a little bit. I've got the door open. The oxygen levels are rising. There we go. We're not going to starve now. We're actually outputting 2. Okay, so we're not actually producing any food. We are. Well, yeah, we're not producing any food. We're actually just using it. So we're all right for power at the moment. Let's slow it down a little bit. It says I've not got enough power. So let's have a little thing. Now, the thing with these is that outputs 6 power. Okay. Now, if you go to your astronauts, you can sort of work out how much power you use. These use 1 for the tunnel, so that's 2. Habitat uses 2. And an oxygen generator uses 2. So that's 1, 2. There. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So we're going to need another solar generator. Let's plonk another one down there. We are actually -5 power at the moment, so... Come out and build it quickly. Speed up, we're ready for another launch as well. As you see, it's quite slow having 1 astronaut on their own. Are you gonna finish building that? Yeah, I would be quite grateful if you actually did finish building it. There you go. I knew you had it in you. Okay, so now we should have enough power. So now we've got 1 kilowatt in the red, well, in the positive. And let's just see if this food isn't actually going up there. Interesting. So it must be that, oh, it's because that produces basically 2 food, and an astronaut consumes 2 food. Oh, well, that's a bit pants. I've not got any other resources at the moment to be able to build. You can build things like that, like farms and stuff, but I can't actually build that yet. Now, I want to try and get a launch pad to come down. Now, this is what I struggled with in my first attempt at this game, because these need to be connected to the pod thing here, but you can't just connect it. It needs to be like there, but I've got rocks in the way now, so that's a bit pants. Let's repair this solar. Normally, if you right click on stuff, it will actually sort out whatever the problem is. So what I'm going to have to do with this, let me come back down here. Yeah, I've got no more resources in that. I've got no more, well, I've got 3 resources in that, so let's go ahead and carry those resources near the actual base. Okay, and then I'm going to return to Earth. because we need more resources. Again. Okay, so I'm going to have to keep putting these extractors on because I'm literally going to run out of space on the planet. The food at the moment is in a pretty it's like a plain level at the moment. I'm going to send up just a supply rocket. The reason being is I want to try and get this launch pad built. Okay, we're back on the planet now. Now that's where I had the other rocket previously. I'm just trying to think. I might struggle with building down here because of these rocks, so I might have to do something a bit silly. Just put that there. Deploy that. Okay, now where's my astronaut gone? Where are you? Where are you, Cecil? Because that's what I've decided he's going to be called. He's going to be called Cecil. So let us go ahead, and I'm going to put the solar panels down here. I'm going to try and expand up there. I need to get rid of these rocks, you see, and I can't at the moment, so I am pretty screwed. Okay, that's one built. Now, let's build another. Now, hopefully, if I leave him, he should just carry on building. He doesn't know. Build it! There we go. Now, I want to expand up here, so destroy that. Okay. We're going to shift it around a little bit. Drop it over there. Destroy that. Drop it over there. Okay, now we want this big ass landing pad, so let's do this launch pad. What? Why would it not let me place that there? Okay, let's try and build a hallway to there then. Let's see if that fixes the problem. Okay, launch pad. A launch pad allows large rockets. So a launch pad must be connected to a hallway. There we go. So that's not classed as a hallway, even though it is a hallway. Bizarre. So we're gonna carry on building this. That's full now, so I can send that back. Okay, we're producing water now, so that's good. We want to get this built. Once this, yeah, next launch available, excellent. Need a few more supplies though, so we're going to keep on accelerating the time. Okay, another 2 to go. One more to go. And then we'll have a new type of launch pad. Excellent. So with that now we'll be able to have different types of rockets come. So I'm going to take that there as a point where I'm going to pause it and leave the game there for now. So hope you enjoyed watching this game. It's a pretty fun little game. I'm looking forward to exploring all the various different aspects of it, all the different vehicles and buildings and stuff. So if you like it and you want to see more of this, leave a comment and give us a little thumbs up, and don't forget to drop a sub if you like the content you see, so that you know when I've got new videos out. Speaking of subs, thanks for all the recent subs. I think I'm on 310 now, which is awesome, and thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video. This is Shirlierox, and I am signing out.